On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Heartwarming.
Seeming to be something good and therefore causing gladness and pleasure.
Examples:
Heartwarming letter. A heartwarming tale of love. We enjoyed the heartwarming hospitality of the host.
Wrench.
To pull or twist something suddenly or violently.
Examples:
Wrench off the lock. Wrench my back. A deep sigh was wrenched from his chest.
Heartbreak.
A feeling of great sadness or disappointment.
Examples:
Ease her heartbreak. Go through heartbreak. They had experienced the heartbreak of losing 2 children due to premature births.
Symphony.
A long musical composition in Western classical music for orchestra, usually with 3 or 4 main parts called movements.
Examples:
A symphony orchestra. A beautiful symphony. The frequent performances of the symphony prove its popularity.
Neurochemical.
Of or relating to chemical processes occurring in neural activity or chemical substance that participates in neural activity.
Examples:
Neurochemical substances. Neurochemical mechanism. Our study focuses on neurochemical changes in the brain.
Daydreaming.
The act of thinking about something that you would prefer to be doing or have happened to you.
Examples:
Stimulate daydreaming. The mental process of daydreaming. I often waste a lot of time daydreaming.
Infatuate.
To be inspired with a very strong but usually short-lived passion, love, or admiration for someone or something.
Examples:
Infatuate the audience. Make me infatuated. He has been infatuated with her since he met her.
Intoxicate.
Of alcohol or a drug, to make someone lose control of their faculties or behavior.
Examples:
Be intoxicated with success. Intoxicate the person. For him, a glass of wine was an amount of alcohol sufficient to intoxicate.
Integument.
A tough outer covering, especially that of an animal or plant, such as a skin or shell.
Examples:
Integument layer. Insect integument. The outer integument protects the seed.
Quench.
To drink liquid so that you satisfy your thirst.
Examples:
Quench a fire. Quench a rebellion. Her beautiful voice quenched the thirst of an ever-growing audience.
Thirst.
A feeling of needing something to drink, a strong desire for something.
Examples:
A burning thirst. Thirst for authority. He read books to quench his thirst for knowledge.
Neurotransmitter.
A chemical that carries nerve impulses between neurons or between neurons and muscles.
Examples:
Neurotransmitter receptor. Neurotransmitters released from the brain. Endorphins are a type of neurotransmitter that gives a sense of well-being.
Dopamine.
A chemical substance produced by nerve cells as a neurotransmitter. As a drug, it is used to treat shock and hypotension.
Examples:
Dopamine inhibiting agent. Antagonism of dopamine. The drug controls the level of dopamine in the brain.
Euphoric.
An extreme feeling of well-being or excitement.
Examples:
Euphoric effects. In a euphoric mood. The researchers are euphoric at the success of observing the black hole.
Haze.
Atmospheric moisture, dust, or smoke that makes it less clear, a state of mental confusion caused by lack of clarity.
Examples:
A haze of illusion. Haze of tears. We couldn't see him through the haze of smoke.
Prefrontal.
In or about the foremost part of the frontal lobe of the brain.
Examples:
Prefrontal bone. Prefrontal region. Research shows that damage to the prefrontal cortex leads to increased aggression.
Roller coaster.
A type of amusement ride that goes up and down very steep slopes and around very sudden bends on which people ride in small and open carriages.
Examples:
Emotional roller coaster. Wooden roller coaster. We finally divorced after experiencing a roller coaster marriage.
Long-lasting.
Existing or continuing for a long time.
Examples:
Long-lasting battery. A long-lasting friendship. They finally decided to solve the long-lasting problem. Compassionate. Feeling or showing sympathy and concern for the suffering or bad luck of others.
Examples:
A compassionate heart. Compassionate leave. My father has a serious and compassionate personality. Oxytocin. A hormone secreted by the pituitary which stimulates contractions of the uterus during labor, equals the process of pushing out a baby, and the ejection of milk. Examples: Oxytocin degrading enzyme. Oxytocin receptor. Women may increase oxytocin production through romantic love. Vasopressin. A hormone secreted by the pituitary which acts to promote the reabsorption of water by the kidneys and increase blood pressure.
Examples:
potentiate vasopressin action. Vasopressin sensitivity. This drug is a type of vasopressin receptor antagonist.
Tint.
A shade or small amount of a color.
Examples:
rosy tint lip. Tint color. This flower has milky white petals with a pink tint on its edges.
Breakup.
The end of a relationship between persons or nations, the separation of something into several pieces or sections.
Examples:
a breakup hug. Air breakup. He got over the big breakup with his wife.
Insular.
Relating to, characteristic of, or situated on an island, especially an isolated one, interested only in your own country, group, ideas, etc., and not in those from outside.
Examples:
an insular country. Insular prejudices. She blamed his insular attitudes toward foreigners.
Sprain.
To injure a joint in your body by a sudden wrenching of it.
Examples:
sprain a joint. Sprain my knee in a game. She sprained her ankles when she fell.
Craving.
A strong desire of wanting something.
Examples:
craving for revenge. Curb our cravings. I have a craving for nicotine.
Whirlwind.
A very strong wind that moves rapidly in circles and causes a lot of damage.
Examples:
economic whirlwind. Whirlwind of events. We went on a whirlwind visit to the sightseeing spot.
Restless.
Unwilling or unable to stay still or relax because you are worried and uneasy.
Examples:
a restless person. Restless waves. He felt restless and constantly changed his postures.
Agonize.
To spend a long time thinking about a difficult problem and trying to make a decision, especially through worrying.
Examples:
agonize pain. Agonize about financing. He agonized over whether to accept the job offer.
Tame.
To make wild animals domesticated or controlled, especially through specific training. Adjective, not dangerous or afraid of people, either naturally or because of specific training.
Examples:
tame a wild beast. A tame animal. We have to tame substantial financial deficits at first.